But first, space exploration for me and you is probably something we can only dream of. But for one group of people, it's a dream that is so close to becoming a reality.
It's an out-of-this-world prize for only the best of men. Lynx, the deodorant, is sending 22 lucky competition winners on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to space. The competition asked ordinary men and women to apply to become astronauts in a campaign that saw them pitch in an online voting scheme. The idea was to select Earth's finest explorers and blast them into orbit.
That'll be a life-changing experience, looking down at Earth, seeing a thin layer of air and stars brighter than you've ever seen.
Came here, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe Lynx are maybe releasing a new fragrance or something, like a new shower gel. Find out they're sending something into space, it's mental.
You know, what an exciting prospect of being able to go into space.
87,000 members of the British public applied, and earlier this month the top 250 wannabe astronauts took to a gruelling assault course. Coupled with the accompanying NASA-style mental tests, the weekend separated the top 4 contenders from the rest.
Why space?
For me, exploration and discovering new places is just absolutely incredible.
You know, it's been there from the start of my life, and I've had the most amazing 2 years. I'm studying astrophysics at Lynx University.
A total of 22 winners from around the world, including one person from Britain, will now train at NASA's Space Academy in Florida before following in the footsteps of Buzz Aldrin, who took that giant leap into space in 1969 and was the second man ever to set foot on the moon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Buzz Aldrin. 44 years ago, I made a brave decision to journey into space, and it changed my life forever. And now you too can become a member of this privileged group and experience everything that I have. The Lynx Space Academy.
The Lynx expedition space shuttle is scheduled to lift off next year, when men will go to space, but heroes will return.
Welcome back, and what an amazing opportunity being given to the competitors. And we're pleased to be joined by none other than Senior Brand Manager for Lynx, David Titman, and also one of the finalists for this competition, Joshua Ratcliffe.
Well, hey, welcome to the show, guys.
Great to have you here.
Such an honour to have you here. Start off with my first question to you, David. So this whole space project, what actually started it?
So Lynx is probably quite a unique brand, and one that's really only been around for just under 30 years for one purpose, which is to help guys get girls. So I think we really started
to help brothers get sisters.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
right.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
in a halal way.
In a halal way, of course.
We do our best. I think it really started from one insight, which is what is the ultimate chat-up line. I think there are a few things that would really beat one person telling another that they've been to space.
Okay.
So the campaign was born out of that, and at the end of the day, nothing beats an astronaut.
So Joshua, well done on reaching the finals. It's a great effort. Why
What do
did
you mean
enter?
great effort?
It's great.
It's an amazing effort.
Well, for students, getting out of bed is a great effort.
That's true.
But Joshua, you've reached the finals. So why did you enter the competition in the first place?
I've just finished my second year at Leeds University now, and a few months ago we were on the telescopes, and I saw Jupiter for the first time, which was immense, really. And I saw this advertisement for the Lynx Space Academy. And it was just too good to be true, really. I just jumped at the chance and entered straight away, yeah.
So what did you have to do?
Round 1 was a voting competition. We had 87,000 people entered the competition, and the top 250 were chosen to go to the round 2. So I made the top 2, yeah.
So David, 87,000 people actually applied, and obviously Josh was one of them.
Yep.
How do you get through to actually judge 87,000 people and dwindle down to a few?
Yeah, so it was 87,000 just in the UK and Ireland. Actually, it was more than 600,000 globally.
My goodness.
So it's been a fair old competition so far. So the initial stages, as Josh said, we had our 87,000 who effectively campaigned to let themselves be the one to get through. So we whittled very quickly down from 87,000 down to about 200. And then those 200, of which Josh was one, came across to an event a couple of weekends ago in Westfield in London.
Right, we've got some footage right now of some of the events that were taking place, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The assault courses.
Yeah, so the 200 guys and girls then went through various challenges. So starting off with the inflatable assault course, which was based on a design from the army, which Josh, I think you did a particularly good job on?
Yeah, I got did some time. Yeah.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Are you kind of a sporty person generally?
Not so much, no. But in the few months running up to the competition, I definitely started training a lot more for it, and it definitely helped.
What is the fascination about space for you, Josh? I mean, everybody thinks about space. It's the unknown. Maybe you watch Star Trek or things like that, you know, programs like that. But what is the fascination of space for you?
It's just a place where like a handful of people have gone, and it's just one of those places I want to go to as well.
Yeah, amazing. And
so here's a question for you. I mean, these are return tickets you're giving them. I mean, you're not just sending, 22 students up there and hoping that, we...
Well, we can negotiate on the return flight.
So there is some payment involved.
The flight itself, so they're due to be taking place in the second half of next year, and all of them, the whole experience is about an hour's worth. So the guys jet off from Curacao, which is where the spaceport is.
So all of them, all 22?
All 22, but in different flights. So the actual shuttle itself is a two-seater, so it's going to be our winner and the pilot. They jet off basically vertically at about 3 times the speed of sound until they're 103 kilometres above the Earth, at which point they do a parabolic arc, which gives them about 5-6 minutes of weightlessness. And then there's a 45-minute glide back down to Earth.
Awesome. And Josh, just last question for you. A lot of people actually went through the final challenge, and obviously you are in the final because you went through that challenge. Tell us a bit about that.
The final challenge was flying and maintaining this AR drone.
And we're looking at it right now. Yeah. There it is. Okay, talk us through this.
Yeah, it was very difficult to start off. There was a lot of hand-eye coordination involved, and there was a couple of times where I failed and crash-landed a bit. But
is left right and right is left, and things like that, or
it was used on the iPad basically, and they were the remote controls, and it was it was very difficult to land and get it through the hoop and land it onto the pillar at the end. Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, you may not want to send them right now up in a Dreamliner. Yeah. Let's hope that the Space Shuttle's not based on the same technology.
They're actually okay now, Dreamliners.
Are they?
Batteries have got the all clear.
Perfect.
The Ethiopian Airlines that actually caught fire, they've actually found the cause of that. So we're in good stead.
We don't want to disturb you in any way. It'll all be fine. Don't worry. Just close your eyes and pray. That's what we say.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us on Living the Life.
Thanks for having us.
Stay with us. We've got more questions for you a bit later.
More coming up later.